Yo, it is good, yo. It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, we are going to be going over the 8 new players that did get released in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM today. Now, obviously, every Hyperdrive set that we have seen today has basically just been Dark Matter. So we get 8 new Dark Matters today. Obviously, the invincible Joel Embiid is the highlight of this set, and it's not even close. J.R. Smith is okay, but it's really the Joel Embiid show. Now, Cedric Maxwell could be okay. Sabonis, probably not good. Bryant Reeves, maybe is intriguing. Larry Bird, just another Larry Bird just thrown in this set. But it really is Joel Embiid is the guy that I'm really focused on today, because I've always been a Joel Embiid fan. I love the jump shot they gave him. And so, I mean, that's really where our focus is. We're going to go through each and every one of these cards, and I'm going to tell you guys whether these cards are worth anything at this stage of my team, considering it is August 3rd, or if it's just not even worth looking into. Now, before we dive into that, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, please consider smashing that subscribe button, as we are on the road to 80,000 subscribers. So we're going to start off with center power forward Bryant Reeves here, 7 feet tall, 7'2" wingspan, hot spots from everyone. Now, the thing I like about Bryant Reeves is, on current gen at least, the weight in his player build is going to be very solid. Hot spots from everywhere, 62 Hall of Famers, 4 on gold, 94 3-ball, 95 driving dunk, 92 super ball, 86 ball, 93 speed acceleration, 94 lateral quickness. Hall of Fame showtime shooting wise, perfect play wise, solid defensively, solid. It's going to come down to the release for Bryant Reeves. Everything else is immaculate. Set shot 18. And that's one of the releases that I just absolutely hate. Does have Pro 2, Pro 3 movement in the back. But if you're going to give him set shot 18, it's just not going to matter. Look, just throw, he's basically this guy right here. I mean, basically, you can throw him right in the Greg Oden comparison. Set shot 16, set shot 18. They're both absolutely terrible. And that just kind of ruins everything Bryant Reeves had going for him. Cedric Maxwell, another intriguing card here. 6'8", 7'1" wingspan, hot spots from everywhere. 6'4" Hall of Famers, 7 on gold. The last Cedric Maxwell we had was very solid. Now, the thing about Cedric is he had jump shot 3 on quick. This Cedric, I guarantee, is going to have jump shot 3 on very quick. Now, we don't have a lot of players with that release. It's kind of one of those releases that I personally haven't used very much of, so I can't really give you a good, accurate representation of it yet. 6'8", 7'1" wingspan, hot spots from everywhere. 64 Hall of Famers, 7 on gold, 95 3-ball, 98 driving dunk, 97 speed ball, 92 ball, 98 speed acceleration, 98 lateral quickness. I mean, at this stage of the game, these cards are basically invincible cards. It's not going to say invincible, but they basically are. Jump shot 3 on very quick dribble style, Pro 3 or Pro 2 size escape, Pro 3 movement back. The card's basically fantastic everywhere you look. I mean, 6'8", good height at the shooting guard position, has jump shot 3, which is a good release. I'm actually kind of high on Cedric Maxwell. I think he is a very solid card, and depending on his price, might be a steal of this set. Monta Ellis up next, 6'3", 6'2" wingspan. I mean, I'm not going to spend too much time talking about this card, but y'all remember this diamond Monta Ellis? When this diamond card came out on literally November 13th. It's crazy to think it nearly almost a year ago, basically, is when the Diamond Monta Ellis came out. But this card was one of the most overhyped cards in the game. I mean, the Diamond was. Now, the Dark Matter is just, I don't want to say he's going to be useless, because I guess he does have blinders, but the card is basically going to be useless. It comes with Hall of Fame blinders. So I guess on next gen, you might be able to use him Steph based on very quick dribble style, Pro 3 movement in the back. He's not that bad, but it's like at 6'3", he's basically useless at this stage of the game. If you want to use Monta Ellis for like a Warriors theme team, I mean, I guess, do what you got to do, but this is not a card I will ever be using. Next up, we do get Sabonis here, 6'11", 6'10" wingspan. And the first thing we're going to look at is his release, which he still has the jump shot 10. Now, I get it. Like, here's the thing. When I play now with Reggie Jackson, I'm super green with that release. But in my team, it's not even, it's not a good release. For the stage we're in, it's just not a good release. 6'11", 6'10" wingspan, hot spots for error, 61 Hall of Famers, 8 on gold, 96 3-ball, 95 driving dunk, 93 2-ball, 89 ball, 94 speed acceleration, 94 lateral quickness. I mean, if you're a big Pacer fan or a big Domantas Sabonis fan, can you objectively use this card and have fun with him? You can, okay? That's just the way it is. Has the Pro 3 size of escape, which I'm not a massive fan of. You can have fun with this card. Now, does that mean he's worth picking up? Does that mean he should be on your squad? And the answer to that question is absolutely not. This card is not a card you should pick up if you're trying to build the best team possible. But again, if you are a big Domantas Sabonis card, you can pick this card up, and it's not like he's going to break your squad completely. Now, Tim Duncan up next, unless they change his release. I mean, why are we even getting another Tim Duncan card? This card is the same as the invincible Tim Duncan. 61 Hall of Famers, 11 on gold. Look at the stats, okay? 61 Hall of Famers, 11 on gold. Look at the stats. They are basically the same card. So I don't know why we're getting this Tim Duncan card at this stage of the game. It's like at this point, 2K is just dropping content to drop content. He does have the Pro 2. Does this Tim Duncan have the Pro 2 on Shifty? Let's see. Pro 2 on Shifty. It's the same exact card. I don't know what I'm supposed to sit here and tell you guys. Tim Duncan's terrible. Do not pick this card up. It's just amazing to me. Tim Duncan, and I guarantee Larry Bird, the next card we're going to get is basically going to be the invincible Larry. I don't know if 2K is just trying to give people the opportunity to use these new cards or what the case is, or if they're just throwing these cards in. But like the Bryant Reeves, Cedric Maxwell, Ellis, Sabonis, those cards are fine. And even these two cards are going to be fine as well. But like the Tim Duncan and even this Larry Bird, who is basically the same as the invincible Larry Bird. What are we doing, 2K? Why are we getting basically the same Larry Bird? It's the same as the invincible. The same thing with Tim Duncan. The Larry Bird, the Tim Duncans are basically the invincible cards. Now, what I will say is if this Larry Bird goes for a cheap, I mean, he's a good card. I will say that about Larry Bird. So I think the invincible Larry was still, pretty expensive. So if this Larry Bird is cheap by any means, definitely pick him up over the invincible one because they are basically literally the exact same card. You're not going to notice any difference in the card. Yes, I guess maybe his block rating's a little bit low, but that's really it. There's no difference in the card at all. Badge-wise, stat-wise, they're basically identical. So when it comes down to Tim Duncan or Larry Bird, definitely pick these cards up over the invincibles if you want to run these cards, but to me, in my personal opinion, I'm just confused why we're getting the exact same cards at this stage. It is August 3rd, 2K. Heck, give me a Birdman Anderson. Heck, give me anything over that. So here we go with J.R. Smith. I'm happy we got a new J.R. Smith. I'll be the first to say it. The last J.R. we had 40 Hall of Famers. We finally get a good J.R. Smith. 6'6", 6'10", wingspan, hot spots from everywhere. First thing I'm going to look at, does have the Hall of Fame blinders, Hall of Fame steady. What I will say, here's the thing with J.R. Smith. If you're on next gen, the card's going to be fine. That's what I'm going to say. If you are on next gen, the card's going to be just fine. Jump shot 49 on very quick. The last year I had it on quick. I'm going to be intrigued. I'm going to be really intrigued just to see how many people use this card on next gen in like competitive type settings. Now I do think he's better at shooting guard than anything, but how does he compare to a guy like Michael Jordan, for example, with the GOAT MJ, Pro 2 size of escape, Pro 3 movement back. I think JR is incredible. Is he next level good on next gen? That's really what I don't have the answer to. I don't know if J.R. Smith is going to be better than a guy like the GOAT MJ or the GOAT Kobe, for example, when we really break it down. When MJ has the 74 Hall of Famers. Then obviously when we talk about Kobe, he's going to have the 74 Hall of Famers as well. I don't really expect JR to be quite that level, but to say that J.R. Smith's bad is just wrong. J.R. Smith's fine. If you're a big J.R. Smith fan, if you like the last JR that we got, you can try this JR out. I think he's going to be just fine. Last but not least, the card that we have been waiting for, the Dark Matter Invincible Joel Embiid. Now here's the thing, I love this Joel Embiid with 56 Hall of Famers. Now we get a Joel Embiid with 67. Now the thing is, I'm going to compare him to the Kawhi Leonard of the world. We got the Idols Kawhi, who was absolutely fantastic. Then we obviously got the Invincible Kawhi, who's just a little bit better. 7 feet tall, 7'5" wingspan, hot spots from everywhere, 67 Hall of Famers, 3 on gold. This card's going to be way better on current gen than next gen. Now, if you look at this Joel Embiid, the other Joel Embiid that we got, are there any flaws in the card? That's the first thing you're going to look at. I mean, speed with ball, only a 90. You're looking at his passing accuracy at 86. Steals a little low. Like, there's not really any glaring flaws, but this card is just a little bit better in every single area. 99 stats from everywhere. Extra defense. Let's see. Playmaker wise, you see it has the Hall of Fame ankle breaker of the world. Shooting wise, basically perfect. Finishing wise, perfect. So when you compare the cards, right, that's what I want to do for you guys. When you compare the cards here, what does he really do that much better? That's really the question. Deep fades on Hall of Fame. Giant Slayer doesn't matter. Ankle breaker, that's an important badge. Handles for days, an important badge. Space Creator, stop and go. Trapper, that's an important badge. Pig Dodger, off-ball pest. So, I mean, he does get some important badges. Is it enough for the upgrade for most people? Probably not. You're probably not going to notice a big difference. But if you want to play comp for, like, money, if you're playing in big-time wagers, whatever, if you want to make your squad the best possible, Joel Embiid's definitely better. Now, is Joel Embiid a top center power forward in the game at this stage? I'm going to go out on a limb and say no. He's still not better than the Kristaps Porzingis of the world, the GOAT Porzingis or Invincible Porzingis. He's not better than the GOAT Kareem. He's still a top center power forward in the game, probably top 5. at that power forward position, but I can't quite put him over the top. Current gen, the dude is still absolutely fantastic. So am I happy with this content drop? I don't really know what to think about it. I'm still hoping we get one last, like, out of position drop, whatever it is, on Friday. I do think is when that would be. That would be a fantastic way to end the kind of content season. But this drop is just kind of a drop to tide us over. It is what it is. Joel Embiid's the best card we got in this set. I think the second best card, I'm gonna go with Larry Bird. I'm high on Larry Bird. Third best, Cedric Maxwell. Fourth best, J.R. Smith. Fifth best, I guess I gotta go with Sabonis. Sixth best, I don't know, Tim Duncan. Seventh, Bryant Reeves, and 8, Monte Ellis. From 5 through 8, those cards are obviously terrible. The top 4 are not bad in this set, though. But that is going to wrap it up for the video today, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.